Alright people, we are back again with another video. And in this video, we're going to talk about using CSS in externally. So it won't be on this page where we'll use CSS. It'll be on a whole different page where you can keep your code a little more cleaner without having to have this all throughout your web, your HTML document, as you may say. So basically, we're gonna remove all of this, right? To do so. So we need to remove this because we're no longer gonna use style within inside of our HTML document. So now we have no style. I keep the hello world. If I hit save, it should get rid of the style over here. Okay. So now the way you would do that, right? The first thing you want to do is you want to go within your HTML document, and then underneath your title, I don't think it necessarily needs to go underneath your title, but I prefer it right there. So basically you'll do a less than or greater than symbol, and then you'll put link, because we're going to link it somewhere to a different page. So we're going to link this page to another page, and then we're going to put REL for relative. So what is this link relative? We're going to put equal and then double quotes, and we're going to relative it to a style sheet, because CSS is a style sheet, right? And then we want to anchor it somewhere, right? Or href it. So we're going to put href, which I forget what H stands for, but it's reference. H is for, I can't remember, but it's basically referencing it to a specific place. So we're going to put an equal sign, and then we're going to put what I put, double quotes. I almost got a brain fart there. And then we're going to do basic CSS. No, we're going to say main. No, we're going to say style, since it's called a style. And then dot CSS. Okay, and then from there we just close it out with a less than or greater than symbol, and then that's it for that part. So you'll save that, and then what we want to do is open up a new page, and we're going to go to save as, and you have to go to your folder. Let me see, wait for it to pop up here. My computer is slightly slow. So right now inside of that learning HTML document, here's that HTML that we've been working with. So now we're just going to create that style sheet that we're going to work with now. So we're going to type that in where it says file name, and we're going to put style.css, and that's it. Hit save, which you can't really see it on your screen. I can pull this up here and just hit save. And now we have, and let me pull this down, and you'll see where it says learning HTML style. So we actually created it. Now it's linked to your HTML document, which now I need to kind of move this over so you can see what's going on. Hold on, I'm gonna move this over. So over here you can see the style document here, and then you have your, let me delete this, your HTML. This is what we've been working with right here. Up, and then I'll just open that, and I'll just move in the I'll move this in as we go along, right? So so now we have a link to it. We can do whatever we want. So we're going to go to the style sheet. Now if you're not using brackets, you may have to just go and open it up into the, go to the file and actually open it up, and then you can use it that way. But since I'm in brackets, it allowed me to switch back and forth between both of the documents. So we inside of the style document, and now we want to reference this HTML, well, this H1 tag if we want to change it, right? So we're going to go back to our style sheet and do the same thing that we did when we had it inside of the head, and we'll put H1, and then we do these double quote, brackets. And then we'll just say color, because we're going to change the color to purple, I guess. That's an okay color. And and we'll hit save. And then we'll open this back up and we'll take a look and see. It says hello world. Alright. Now I don't know what's this blue stuff here. Refresh that. There we go. Alright, and you see it says hello world in purple. Alright. So let's say we want to add again. So we're going to go after this semicolon and hit enter. And we'll say background color. Well, let's do something different. We've been doing background color. Yeah, what? Yeah, no, let's keep it at background color, because I'm going to do something else too. So we'll go background color, and let's go, let's do pink. You know, change everything. And semicolon, right? And then save it. Go back over here and hit refresh, and you'll see a background color of hello world, say pink, right? Okay, so that's how you pretty much do it. And also what I want to do, let's just say we want some space. So let me look at this. So you're going to look at this hello world, right? And you see how it's, you know, it's bunched up against the H here, and I mean you got a little space in here between these elements, but let's just say we want more space, right? So let's just do that. There's a property called padding, which basically inside of the inside this pink, right? It's gonna give it a padding around inside of the pink area, which will pretty much push out from the hello world, if that makes sense. I'm gonna show you though. I'm gonna put a padding of, let's just say 30 pixels. Okay, so it's gonna go 30 pixels left, 30 pixels right, 30 pixels up top, and 30 pixels on the bottom, as you can see. So it's gonna spread it out. Now by default it's gonna spread the whole what you call it here, the whole background color of this text all the way to the end of the screen, because it's in a responsive mode. So we can change that by actually adding the width as well, and say width, and let's do let me see how big is it, maybe about 200 pixels. And if we did 200 pixels and hit save, and then we go back, and it kind of cuts it off a little bit, so we need to go that up a little bit more, so maybe 250 pixels. Hit save, go back, and that looks more like it. You can see the little lines here too. It's giving you a little demonstration of what it's actually doing. So you can see it gave it a padding of 30 all the way around this element, and it's inside of that element. And you're going to be using that a lot, just so you know. I know I do. But anyways, that's pretty much how you use HTML externally. Now I'm going to go into the next video. We're going to go into a few of the properties, showing you how, you know, showing you what some of these properties do. They're kind of like, I guess you could say, your tags, but in HTML, but it's properties inside of CSS that you're going to use, and you're going to add and assign certain elements to it to make it do certain things. And with that said, I'm out. Okay, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.